Good evening, boys and girls. I'm the Insomniac Let's Player, and this is welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I am joined once again by my lovely assistant.
Shigo.
All right. Well, where we last left off is we were looking up her skirt, and let's continue.
Let's get right into it.
Okay. By the way, I am now going to do the voice of myself, Natsuki, and Yuri, while my wife is going to do Monica and Sayori,
It'll
just
make it a
to
lot
speed
easier.
things up.
Yeah.
All right. Aha! There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back. I can almost see up her skirt. See, told you.
I knew it.
God! I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Hup! Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set easily and the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Insomniac. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I'll have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip on the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something. But she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look up at my Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Ah! The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and back are seriously felt the impact. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not on the floor that's beneath her. Gah! Gross! Ugh. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? Oh.
I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know. Don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. My... I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just, every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki reverts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Hehehehe. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Alright, who should I do the poem for first?
Ooh, Nasaki.
Huh?
Nasaki.
Natsuki?
Nasuki.
Okay.
I think I'm just because I like sake the way I want to say it that way.
So, Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, Insomniac. Did you do something to Nasaki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem laying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Nasaki, didn't you?
I mean, not really. And
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Insomniac?
cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding, ha ha ha.
I don't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Nasaki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah? But Insomniac wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem was technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Insomniac is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind. Natsuki? I'll give you the poem, but that's still not fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what?
Well, I guess Insomniac is right, Nasaki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Okay. Not bad, right? That's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, or a guilty pleasure. Sometimes, something that you're afraid if people will find out, they'd make fun of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Oh yeah, Monica already read it.
Okay. Sorry. I'll do sorry.
Sayori?
Yeah.
Alright.
My turn. Me. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Insomniac.
Eh?
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah ha 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 ha.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe in Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's the Insomniac poem. And it makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. And if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah? Me either.
Ugh. Why don't you just at least try to give it some thought?
Aw, you want me to write some... Oh, you want to write something for me. That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like the happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug and make the nice, happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Insomniac. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. In the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, pulling them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Dude, that's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I really been in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it for no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Wait, I didn't get to read Monica's poem. She's holding out on me. Yuri! Are you still mad at me? Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem? Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, and the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on the desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I could do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. Oh, yeah, I didn't get to read hers either. Oh well.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today so everyone could come and sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Monica?
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Siori's putting it on all the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee.
Siori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think that's bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it.
Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Haha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica.
This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflections is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Shiori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Aha! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Shiori?
I'll go next.
What? Yori's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yori.
It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be the rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealing inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins after that. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Aha. Aha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. Hee hee hee.
Shiori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to it to yourself, like in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then.
Shiori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Shiori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Shiori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Shiori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, though through and through. Shiori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Shiori.
Hee hee hee. Even Insomniac liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Shiori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. And I didn't realize, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force between them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Nasaki?
Don't make me go before Insomniac. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Insomniac lower everyone's standards a little before I have a go to do it.
Nasaki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applaud anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Nasaki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Well, why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once he starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Nasaki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess that in that case, you won't be much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that all of you have an idea of what it's... Make sure you pick a poem and get through enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting all of this effort into the for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I like to continue that. And as for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait!
I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yup.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hehehe.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Insomniac. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Eh? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day, Nasaki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well,
We're going for Nasaki, so you have to answer.
huh?
We're going for Nasaki, right?
This is my best friend, and if she asked me to walk home with her, Nataki, if I would, or if I would still walk home with my best friend.
So the question is here, how should we answer our best friend's question? If we want to impress the girl, which is Nasaki at the moment, I would say walk home with Nasaki. But we don't want to hurt our best friend's feelings, so on the other hand, maybe we should say I would still walk home with Suri.
Okay, how I would personally do it?
How would you personally do it? 'Cause
Like me personally?
Yeah, you
Because
personally, yes.
I would actually still walk home with Shiori.
Okay.
That's just personally. No offense.
Yes, you like the girl, but you would walk home with your best friend.
Huh?
You don't want to ditch your best friend.
Oh yeah. Shiori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki?
Yeah? But she's so cute and fun to be around.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I would just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Insomniac. You think about me too much sometimes. Misaki would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Shiori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Shiori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. And it's poem time.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Giggle.
Rose.
Ribbon. Sugar.
Heart.
Kawaii.
Yay.
Twirl?
Yay.
Yes. Strawberry? Bubbles! Bouncy! Anime. Ooh, this one's hard. Treasure? Valentine? Contamination. Love, lazy, summer, intellectual, death, family. Charm. Charm? Crap.
Lollipop.
Lollipop. Fun. Crap.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Fluffy. Suicide. Okay.
Melody.
Melody. And cheer. Damn it. Okay, hopefully that was mostly Natsuki.
Oh man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. You were practicing piano again.
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Yeah? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Nasaki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Shiori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Aw, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say that. I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Wait. Did they just break the fourth wall?
I think they did. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now.
Hehehe. Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face.
Yeah?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed and everyone's back to their usual activities. May I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Insomniac, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Insomniac. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try asking her myself.
Eh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Insomniac.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been.
You're so funny, Insomniac. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so cheerful because it's just how she is around you? Oh, I've said too much. I'm sorry. So, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you shouldn't forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think too much about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up at her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her and that I'm laying this weight on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I was worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute. But we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Now I'm probably making it seem bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but to wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah? Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fills with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not. Geez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get this started already. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Because that's a good stopping point for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save right here.
These are becoming longer and longer every time we do them.
Anyway, this has been Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm getting kind of worried about Sayori, actually. Like,
So,
personally worried.
Me too. Sounds too much
Anyway,
like me.
if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Please leave a comment and consider subscribing. This has been Insomniac Let's Player, and...
Shigo, also take a look at my channel too.
And I will see you another night.
Good night.